Good morning, Tubi Ubers. It's Cindy Ellen. I forgot my coffee. It's always an important thing to remember your coffee. So, yesterday, which was supposed to be Philosophical Thursday, I spent the entire day filming, and then I spent the entire day trying to learn Filmora. So, I'm not very good at learning new things these days. My chronic illness gives me a lot of brain fog. It's not that I'm not intelligent. I am intelligent. I don't learn things very well from written instructions or from... Anyway, you don't need to know all of that. I have a hard time learning new things. So, but what I've learned over the years is that doesn't matter. This is really important to me, that I learn how to do film editing. And it's important because I want to be part of the YouTube community. And everybody's like, oh, but it's so simple. And it's like, well, it's not very simple to people who have brain fog. And it's not very simple to people who have trouble learning new things. And that's okay. It's okay. You know what? I think the most important thing is that you just keep trying. You just keep trying. A long time ago, I learned that the only way to fail is to give up. That's important. The only way to fail is to give up. Mistakes are ways of learning new things. That's really what it is. Mistakes are the ways of learning new things. Sometimes it's the way of learning shortcuts. Sometimes it's the way of learning new techniques. Sometimes it's the way of just figuring out what works for you. You know what? The only way to fail is to give up. I find that oftentimes what happens is we get scared of new things. We get scared of new things. And we get scared of what we look like, and we get scared of what people are going to say. People are always going to say things. You know, people are always going to say things. I love to dance. I love to dance. I have been dancing in public, dancing to music whenever I see it and whenever I hear it for the longest while. For the longest while, I have been doing that. And so the interesting thing about that is that whenever people see me, they laugh, they smile, they enjoy it. There are some teenage men who try to make fun of me. The problem is if you're having a good time, they can't make fun of you. You're already doing what you love. Hold on for a minute. The princess needs to get up on her couch. Here you go. So the princess is the dog behind me. I don't know if I can move that. No. Anyway, she is our Feist. Her name is Magdalena, and she is a princess. Yeah. She may roof in a minute because, you see, even though there is a dog door, she can't go through the dog door because she is a princess. Speaking of never giving up, she has never given up on the idea that she is not a dog, she is a princess, so she has managed to train us to let her in, even though there's a dog door. See? See, she just never gives up. Never gives up. And she's standing there waiting for me to let her in. So, you know, babies never give up, and they eventually learn how to walk. Small children, animals never give up, and they eventually learn how to do things. Eventually, Toby is sure that, and Maggie are, what they're barking about now is that they're stealing our garbage. And eventually, one of these days, they're going to get that garbage truck. You know? They just keep on keeping on. They just keep on keeping on. And so can we. So can we. For my crafter friends, I want to remind you that what you're working with is paper and glue. Paper and glue. You know what? You can start over again. You can start over again. It's paper and glue. And as much as we would like to believe that people are going to keep it forever and frame it and put it up on their wall, they're not going to. They're going to look at it, they may hold it for a while, and in 6 months to a year, they're going to go, oh, this was lovely. And they're going to throw it away because there's only so much room in people's houses. That's the way it goes. So enjoy it. It's ephemeral. It goes in the wind. Enjoy making your art. Have fun. Hope that it is happy for you. And then let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Big mouseness. That's what you do. When I dance, I just dance and I enjoy it. When I make cards, I just make cards and I enjoy them. I don't think about what happens to them afterwards. I don't care if they're perfect. That's what handmade is. You know, and the only way to fail at this is to give up, which is good because I still haven't figured out this editing software. It may be a longer time than I thought before y'all get this cards. The good news is I made 8 cards out of that one card kit. The bad news is that I haven't figured out how to get the editing software together. I will. I'll get there. I'll figure it out. The other good news is even after you edited it, it's not like you lose the original footage. Yay! So, you know, it all works out. Just keep going. Just keep going. Whether it's a diet, whether it's a job hunt, whether it's your sobriety, whether it's your faith, whether it's a relationship, whether it's physical fitness, whether it's health, just don't give up. You can do it. Or, you know what? Sometimes if you can't do it, well then stop and reevaluate. Are you supposed to be doing this? Or are you supposed to be doing something else? You know, one time, my spouse and I, Stephen, Mr. Fabulous, and I tried to move to Massachusetts. And we found a house and we started to close on the house, and it just got harder and harder and harder and harder to close on this house. And we were like, you know what? Maybe we're not supposed to move to Massachusetts. And when we stopped trying to move to Massachusetts and started trying to buy a house where we were in Vermont, like gates opened up and everything changed. So sometimes when the struggle gets too hard, it's a way of the universe, God, your higher power, whatever you want to call it, trying to tell you that that's not the direction you're supposed to be going. And there's another direction that would be easier and healthier and better. You know, what I do know is don't try to do it alone either. That's the other thing that I've learned. Do what you love. Keep trying. Mistakes are a way of figuring out the next right path. And have fun while you're doing it. So that's my philosophical Thursday on a Friday. After I got really frustrated and worn out on Philosophical Thursday with Filmora. And back to it today. So hopefully you'll get another video. You never know. By the way, this is my lanai. This is where I have my morning coffee every morning. Hold on for a minute while I put down the coffee, and I'll show you what it looks like. After I take you off my stand, and I show you that this is my view in the mornings. So when I stopped trying to stay in Vermont and hurt myself, this is the view God gave me. It's green, it's beautiful, there are no bugs. It keeps me healthy. It's amazing when you let go of what you think you should have, that God gives you what you deserve. Think about that too. Have a great and wonderful day. Unless, of course, you've got other plans. Bye.